Delighted to welcome Kian Leavy back to St. Pat's. Kian, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. Delighted to be here.
Yeah, talk us through how it feels to be back at the club.
Yeah, obviously was here at under 15s and stuff, so once the interest was here to come back, I really wanted to come. Obviously spoke to John and stuff, so he had great plans for us, so can't wait to get going.
Yeah, we were looking in the office there at a picture of you back in 2017, a tiny version of you playing for the St. Pat's under 15, so you're back at a club that you had some good times as a kid. What do you remember about those days?
Yeah, it was brilliant. First taste of proper professional football and stuff like that. We're getting into an academy, so obviously I've a bit of unfinished business losing that final that you're showing the pictures in, but listen, it was a great time and that's why I'm back.
Yeah, that was Pat's against Athlone in the first ever under 15 final a few years ago, and you're back now. You've had obviously a few years at Reading and a bit of time back here in the League of Ireland, so how would you talk about your time since you left St. Pat's before coming back, if that makes sense, firstly to your time in the UK?
Yeah, listen, Reading was brilliant, 5 years over there, so it was really good. I enjoyed every minute of it. Got 2 professional appearances there, so can't complain with that one. And then obviously came back on loan here, so to Shells and played against Pats and stuff. So
Kian, now the way things are in Ireland, people who are your age when you went can't now go because of Brexit, so they're back here in the league as such. But for you, you did go and you had a great 5-year spell over there, as you mentioned, training full time in a really good environment. How do you feel all of that kind of improved you?
Oh, once you go full time, obviously day in day out, you're 9 to 5 basically just playing football. You're bound to improve. Obviously I've grown physically since the picture that we saw earlier, and obviously just become more confident in your ability on the ball and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a great time. Yeah,
in terms of you as a player, you were always so good in terms of your passing and your touch and that sort of stuff, but to improve the other parts of your game tactically and in terms of the physical side as well?
Definitely a big part was physically and the tactical side of things. When you're doing it day in day out, you're just bound to improve. And then when you're working with the sports science every single day, obviously I was a late developer and took a while to start growing, but once I did, I feel good now.
Yeah, and you've had a little spell, as you mentioned, in the League of Ireland with 𝗱𝗲𝗹𝗶, played here on the second night of the season against St. Pat's for Shells. The place was packed out, a great 1-0 win for Pats, but that probably gave you a taste of what playing in Richmond Park is like.
Yeah, it was great. The atmosphere here is brilliant. I was even here 2 weeks ago and the place just be bouncing, so yeah, can't wait to get back on the pitch. And
you're joining at a really exciting time for the club. The crowds are being fantastic. The team is playing great in the league. Europe to come, the 𝗶𝗁 Cup at the end of the month as well. So it's an exciting time to be joining the club.
Yeah, that was part of the lure to come here. Obviously Europe, the team's absolutely flying. So second in the league now. So and then Europe next week and hopefully many more games in Europe. So it's an exciting time to be here.
Great stuff, Kian. Welcome back, and we're looking forward to seeing you in action soon.
Thank you very much.